How are you doing, guys? It's Luke here of SimBoxx. This is the fans' prediction for this weekend's huge WBC heavyweight title fight. It goes down in front of 94,000 fans at Wembley. Tyson Fury defends his title against mandatory challenger Dillian Whyte. It's a highly anticipated clash. And here we've got the predictions of some fans, whether they're going for Tyson Fury, whether they think Dillian Whyte can get the upset. We'll let you know their predictions. I'll start things off with my prediction. I'm going for a huge upset for Dillian Whyte to work the body of Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury will have his moments. I dare say both fighters will hit the canvas during the fight, but I think Dillian Whyte will work away at the body. I'm not sure if Tyson Fury will be the same man after that epic clash with Deontay Wilder last time out. I think that might have took something out of him, and I'm going Dillian Whyte by knockout in round 7. Check out this week's Let's Talk Boxing podcast as me and the SimBoxx team go into more depth about the fight, break it down, the build-up, the outcomes and everything in between. And here's the fans' predictions. Thank you.
Brian Carney here for SimBoxx, here to give my prediction for the up-and-coming heavyweight clash between Tyson Fury and Dillian Whyte this weekend. I'm going for Dillian Whyte, KO, rounds 9 to 11. It's going to be a great fight, tough fight, but yeah, I think Dillian's been underestimated and he's going to have a grip between his teeth, and I feel, yeah, he's going to get KO between rounds 9 and 11.
Scott here with Southwest Boxing Media. My prediction for Dillian Whyte and Fury is, I think, a Fury late stoppage. I think it's going to be quite a close fight to begin with. However, I think Fury's jab is going to be the key. I think he's going to get the Dillian Whyte quite frequently, and I think the ref will jump in around round 9, round 10, and then hopefully we'll get to see the undisputed. Big shout out to SimBoxx. Cheers, Luke.
Hi
Cheers,
there,
guys.
I am Matty Mayo. I am here with SimBoxx to do my prediction for the Fury Whyte fight. I think it's going to be a great fight for UK fans and boxing fans, but I don't see Dillian Whyte getting the win. So I've got to go with Tyson Fury, and I think it'll be a late stoppage in the 10th round for Tyson Fury.
Anthony Tucker here with my SimBoxx fan prediction for the Fury versus Whyte next weekend. I think Whyte's doing the right idea, staying in camp, keeping himself to himself. Literally, he's looking at this as like, I've waited too long to mess this up, so no excuses. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at Fury, I think. I think we're going to see good exchanges early on. Both from wanting to take centre of the ring. We're in Wembley, it's massive arena, massive crowd. Not one of them are going to want to back down, I don't think. But yeah, fingers crossed Fury after that, after round 3 or something, can get back on the jab and tire him out. And I know Fury's going to turn it on in rounds 8, 9. So I'm going to go stoppage round 9 or 10. Fingers crossed.
This is my prediction for SimBoxx on Fury v Whyte. I think it's going to be a very, very entertaining fight. One that Fury will be dominating early doors, but as the fight progresses into the second half of the fight, I feel that Fury will slow down and Whyte will start catching him. And I think Whyte will eventually put him away with his signature left hook. I think Fury has been down and gotten back up too many times, and I think the Wilder fight will have taken a hell of a lot out of him. So I'm predicting Whyte via devastating left hook stoppage in round number 9.
Stuart here with my prediction of Fury versus Whyte for SimBoxx. I think with the height and the reach of Fury, it will be too much for Dillian Whyte, and I predict that Fury will stop him in the 7th round. My heart says Whyte, but I think Fury's going to be too much for him.
Everyone, this is Danny here, and I'm doing a prediction on the Fury versus Whyte for SimBoxx. So my prediction is going to be a knockout for Tyson Fury. I'm going to go with round 7. I just think that he's going to be too strong for him in the end. His jabs will just he'll get annoyed with his jabs, Whyte, and he'll try and throw everything in the chamber. Whyte, like he always does, puts his heart on his sleeve and he goes out for it. But I just think round 7 will be that round where Fury will just have enough of it and just think, right, you're going down here, and yeah, that'll be my prediction. Round 7, Tyson Fury, Wembley goes wild.
Yo, Jamie Ryan here with his prediction for Fury versus Whyte for SimBoxx. So I'm a Fury fan, I'm not going to lie. Obviously, I'm going to be backing Fury, but I don't think the fight is going to be as sort of simple as some people suggest. We know that Fury's probably the better boxer, but we know Dillian can drag you into a fight, can't he? So personally, think the first half of the fight will be a bit closer than what some people probably think. I think Dillian will do some good, work hard, rough Tyson up a bit, but then I do feel like Tyson's boxing brain will take over. The second half of the fight, we'll start seeing him reading more of what Dillian's got, because I do think he's the better boxer, and I do think, like I said, as it goes later into the fight, I think Tyson will just ease more and more into it, and we'll probably looking at a points victory for Fury there. Catch us later.
Alex Pearl of SimBoxx here with my prediction for this weekend's heavyweight title fight between Tyson Fury and Dillian Whyte. Finally, this fight is happening. Dillian Whyte has wanted it for a long time. Gonna go ahead and give you my quick prediction on this. I actually think that, no offense, I know everyone wants a shocker, but that's not gonna happen. Tyson Fury, the Gypsy King, is too skilled, too big, too fast, I think, for Whyte, and this might be over quick. I'm definitely predicting Fury by knockout. Thanks so much.
My prediction for the Fury-Whyte fight is Fury knockout 8th round.
My prediction for the Dillian Whyte and Tyson Fury fight is Fury KO 9th round.
What's happening, guys? Right, we love Boxing TV. This is our prediction. Tyson Fury, he is not going to go into the middle of the ring and push Dillian Whyte back like he did against Wilder. He's going to use his superior boxing skills. He's going to keep Whyte at the end of his jab. When he does engage, he's not going to take silly risks, and I think he cruises to a comfortable points victory, and that's all she wrote. And then he will prove to everyone he's the best heavyweight of our era.
See, I disagree, John. I think anyone who watches us knows that I disagree. I think just where the man is from, Tyson Fury, is a fighting man, comes from fighting stock. I think at some point in the fight, I think he'll be losing. Dillian Whyte will be losing the first 4 or 5 rounds, but when it starts igniting in the middle rounds, you'll get into a bit of a trade-off. And I think, don't be surprised if Dillian Whyte ends up on the floor as well, but Tyson Fury will surely end up on the floor himself. And I predict Dillian Whyte to catch Tyson Fury, one of his trademark left hooks, towards the back end of the fight. So I'm going for a shock Dillian Whyte upset in this fight.